Without the 300 million USA consumers, China still has 8 billion customers to export to. These trade shows here in Hong Kong and mainland China continues. Donald Trump has become a big shot clown. He knows that he cannot work within the system. There's so much resistance against Donald Trump domestically in the USA. He's just fighting too many battles. So he has to just create fake news and wage a trade war, dirty war, or Cold War 3.0 or 2.0 against the entire world, because he needs a distraction against all the failures that's happening against him in the USA. Look, the guy made some big name or some obvious gains at the beginning when he became the president of the USA, but now everything's just flip-flopping, and he knows that it's just a repeat of his first term as president of the USA, where there's too much deep state power, and one person or a small group of people can't do much. Whatever happened to the Epstein files release, and also JFK and whatever? We just don't hear any of that in public anymore. What's up with 9/11 too? He claimed people like that, Donald Trump and whatever, and there's a lot of people out there claiming that 9/11 was staged. The hijackers can't fly planes, and the only way for anyone to do all those fancy maneuvers and crash directly into two tall buildings plus the Pentagon is for it to be remotely controlled, because those Muslim hijackers from Saudi Arabia were totally incompetent in even reading and writing English and whatever, let alone flying a plane. But this Donald Trump's just getting desperate. He's the only political leader of a country publicly going on TV talking about tariffs and deals and whatever, and clearly the president of China hasn't done anything, even though Donald Trump just pretending that he's making good progress with China, but he's actually not. And you know what? The only person who's desperate here is Donald Trump and the United States, because nobody here in China gives a crap. Everything continues the way it is. The United States only has 300 million people, but there are 8 billion people on planet Earth. China has a lot of other people, the other 8 billion people on planet Earth who could buy made in China. And just look at this place here in China. This isn't going away. Even domestically in China, there's 1.4 billion people who could be consumers, which they are. Yeah, but all this USA power and whatever Donald Trump being productive, it's all a farce.
tripod. The two capturing modes from a distance work for control of your fingertips. Attached to the handle of pro-level 3-axis stabilization. The iSteady internal stabilization algorithm, providing power, steady, and safe for shooting deployment with the deployment of